Okay, so here's a lovely summary of all the power series that we need you to memorize for your must-know quiz. We have yet to decide how you're going to have that must-know quiz, but it's super, super important that you have all these series memorized, and I'm going to remind you where they came from. This was the geometric series, where we did like cloud over 1 minus heart, and that was the answer to the sum of this series. This was where we changed it into 1 over 1 minus negative x, and so it became an alternating series, still geometric. This one we just did 5 seconds ago, and we had done it before. This can be done the same way we did this by looking for a pattern. Remember, the pattern here is that sine is an odd function, and it has odd powers and odd factorials. Cosine is an even function. It has even powers and even factorials. That'll help you remember that. So if you expand this, you'll have all odds, and this will be all evens. This one we did the very, very, very first day, right before we even took our test, and it was just 1 plus x squared plus x cubed plus x to the 4th. And then the last one we did by integrating one of these power series, something like this that had 1 over 1 plus x squared. We integrated and we got this. Notice how close these are. These are so close to being the same. This one right here has a factorial, and it looks just like arctangent, but arctangent does not have a factorial. So when you write these out, they look very similar, but remember, when you're memorizing, the arctangent is the one that does not have factorials. Okay, so just a quick reminder about what the Smart Girl does. Smart Girl doesn't want to do a bunch of derivatives of cosine of root x, and so instead the Smart Girl knows that the cosine of x is an alternating series with all even powers. So the first power is going to be x to the 0, which is 1, and then you're skipping your odd term of x. You're going to have x squared over 2 factorial, and then you're going to have x to the 4th over 4 factorial, etc. So you can write this as called expanded form. You can write it in expanded form, and then you can just plug in the square root of x everywhere. That's what the Smart Girl does, because it's an x to the n. You can plug it in everywhere you see an x. Remember the dumb girl, she's doing derivatives, and she's still taking the third derivative because it takes forever. Smart Girl's moving on. So we have 1 minus the square root of x squared over 2 factorial plus the square root of x to the 4th over 4 factorial. And that will simplify to 1 minus x over 2 factorial plus x squared. Okay, look and see if you see a pattern here. I'm sure you do, but remember it, because I think we're going to talk in a minute about another way to do something like this. So review of Smart Girl. Here we go. Busani's back. Did you have a nice drink? Okay. Oh, look, it's a funny cartoon, and it's Jason Fox. You know Jason Fox. So his sister Paige is not very good at math, and she wants to know the cosine of 60 degrees, but he gives it to her in terms of a expanded Taylor series. So read that when you have a chance. I'll get out of your way. Can we do this? Yeah. No, undo. All right, hold on. I'm going to get you a video. We're going to waste some time here. Ah! No, not that. How do you feel? Oh, Dorito's screaming good. Okay, sorry about that. That's how I feel. Let's stop the video.
Hey guys,